Hey everyone, it's me again. Did you miss me while I was gone? I tell you, this year has just been crazy for travel with me, but yay, I get to be home for at least the next 2 months. So we'll be back on schedule with our Saturday videos. While I was traveling, and I went to Texas for my niece's graduation, which was lovely. But while I was traveling, I had placed an order. This is actually my second order out of the new 2018 catalog. And I came home to find it waiting on my desk where my husband put it. So I waited to open it until I could share it with you. I thought we'd kind of have just a laid back, fun Saturday and look at what the new goodies are. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Oh, goodness. Oops, sorry for the camera getting knocked about. As soon as I get it open, I'll move it off my desk because if I try to open it, it is going to run right into the camera. And we don't want it to be a shaky video. So here it is. Maybe can open it a little bit for you to see without hitting things. And ta-da! Let me just pull out all of the paperwork. Important stuff, as my husband tells me. I'll lay my bubble wrap aside. And you can see I have a box full of goodies. Woohoo! All right, but like I said, I am going to move it off to the side here and just bring things out one at a time. Maybe if I get it to sit there. Okay. And in no particular order, I'm just going to bring things out. But this I was really looking forward to. This is our Simply Chamois, and I've been using a chamois, but it was just the absorber one from Walmart, which worked out well. But from what I've heard from folks, this one is so much better. And one of the things I love about it is it has some body to it. What I mean by that is you can see that it doesn't just roll up like, it's not thin like car chamois are. And it's the perfect size to put in a stamp case. And I think I've got a stamp case here. Let me pull it out of my extras drawer. Maybe. There we go. And I'll show you what I mean. And actually, it will probably fit better into one of the thin cases. But I'll just go ahead and put it in there. And this is great because it's a wonderful way to store it if you're traveling to crops or holding workshops and things. It keeps it nice and neat and tidy. Now, it will stain with use just like any other chamois does, but it rinses out well. And so I'm looking forward to using it. Also, what I've heard is it stays moist longer. Regular chamois, I tell you what, I wet one down, and by the end of just one of my Facebook Lives with you guys, it's already drying out. So I understand this holds the moisture a bit better. You can close it up and keep it in there, and it will stay moist even longer. I wouldn't recommend leaving it in here moist for more than a day or so, because like anything else, it'll get a bit smelly and could even get moldy. But that's our chamois. And to use it, all you have to do once you wet it is take your stamp, and I've got a stamp right here. It's not inked up, but you would just run it across the surface and that would clean it up. Easy breezy. So happy I got that. All right, let's move on to something I've really been waiting for. Beautiful Promenade. Oh, I love this stamp set. I am going to call this a magnolia blossom because that is what the magnolias on my tree look like. So you've got this beautiful outline image. Let me bring it up a little bit for you. And then you have a filler image, which also is delightful because really it's just wavy lines that follow the contours of the petals. So you could ink up the outline of the petals, say in pink, if you wanted pink magnolias, and then you could ink up the filler in a lighter pink, or I saw someone do it with yellow and with pineapple punch, and it was just beautiful. But I also love the small stamps. More and more, I'm noticing that these small stamps in the stamp sets almost can overshadow what the main ones are. So here we've got our double magnolia right there, a lovely little floral image. And look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Nice frame that you can put your sentiment in. And we've got great sentiments with this one. I love you. You are loved. You're my everything. You are stronger than most, but even the strong need a shoulder to lean on. I'm here for you, praying that this difficult road leads you to a beautiful destination, and I'm here for you, friend. Plus, look at this. There's a PS. I love that. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. It is photopolymer, which is going to make it very easy to line up those that filler image with the main image. So beautiful promenade, and it is gorgeous. I also had to get the Healing Hugs. This rose is one of our DistINKtive stamps. And just to give you a little history, if I understand it correctly, what they do is they take a photograph of an actual rose, and then that becomes the basis for them crafting that red rubber stamp. And so with this, instead of having to use multiple inks to get your shading, because of the way the stamp is cut, it will allow that with just one color. So I really am interested in using that. Beautiful rose, as well as we have the leaves that go with it. And again, some great sentiments. Finally, a nice big get well soon. I've been waiting for that. But here's my favorite. If hugs and kisses could cure, you'd be immune to everything. Feel better soon. And then we have sending you healing wishes and wishing you a quick and complete recovery. When Stampin' Up! Was looking for suggestions for the new catalog, everybody seems like was writing in and saying, you know, we need better get well. There's no real good stamp set or sentiments for a get well card. So here you go, all in one nice package. You've got not only your get well sentiments, but you have images that can be used for anything. Really pretty. Oh, and like I said, this is red rubber, and it's going to be a little hard to see. I'll try to hold that up, but what I can tell is in places it's etched deeper, while in other places it's lightly etched, and that's what allows you to get the different color gradations when you're stamping it. So I'm going to put this aside, and before we leave today, let's ink it up. All right, I just got one more stamp set, and this is the Tropical Chic. As a display board stamper this year, they sent me the dies to this, and I had fun playing with it, and I'll see if I can pull those out here. So, of course, I had to get the stamps to match, because you can't just have the dies, right? Although the dies actually worked really well on their own, but I cannot wait to use, and there's the actual dies for it. So it does have matching dies, and as you can see, the stamp images mirror what your die set looks like. So can't wait to play with this. I love this wonderful Hawaiian flower. I want to say it may be Frangipani, or there's another one that starts with a P that I can't think of, but really pretty tropical. And then you've got your broadleaf leaves, and then a regular leaf as well. But look at this. This is a really interesting stamp that you can use to mimic grass or to stamp a border on a card. And then again, great sentiments with much love and thanks. I love the big sentiments. More and more, I find myself reaching for those. You are the greatest, wonderful one. And I love the script in this thank you. It's one of the prettier ones I think that we have. It's not a real formal script. It's more like regular handwriting. And then this falling leaf pattern, which actually when I looked at it said, oh, I could use that as footsteps if I wanted to. So we've got the tropical sheet. And again, that's red rubber. So really nice to use. All right, what else? What else? I did get the In Color 6x6 Designer Series pack. And last year I did not buy the Designer Series pack, I don't think. And I should have, because hello, with all the beautiful colors we have now. So we've got stripes, we've got tone on tone, the In Color and white, and that's Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, lovely lipstick, running out of hand space here. And then there's your Call Me Clover, which is fast becoming my favorite green. And then don't you just love that Blueberry Bushel? Absolutely beautiful. So that's that side. But you know what? If you're not a stripy person, they got you covered. It's also in polka dots. Again, tone on tone or white on the color. So I'm going to have lots and lots of fun with that. I did get another couple of packs of Designer Series paper. And you saw the beautiful Promenade stamp set. Well, here is the gorgeous, gorgeous paper that goes with it. And remember that your Designer Series paper has two sides to it. So if you go looking through it and you don't see something that particularly works with what you're looking for, no worries. You can always just turn it over. And I really like this one because, as you can see here, it's like a photograph. So some of these are like photograph quality. All right, so of course, who wouldn't love this one? Absolutely gorgeous. And then, oh, but look at this side. How soft and lovely is that? I ordered the Polka Dots stamp set, and I think it's in there, that I'll have to show you. But look at how beautiful. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. So all of these are photograph quality on one side, and then a nice subtle blend on the other side in coordinating colors. Oh my. Oh my, look at this. Just beautiful. You know, I thought a few others were my favorite DSP, but oh, this I think is going to become my favorite. Look at that marbleized color. Beautiful pinks and beiges. Ooh, look at that marbling. Oh yeah, I should have ordered two. Gonna have to go back and get some more. So this is the Petal Promenade is the name of it. And that goes with that beautiful Promenade stamp set. Although, hello, you could use it for anything, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Where can I put this? Running out of room here. And then I got the Tranquil Tide. Now I already have the stamp set that this is the part of the suite, and that is your Sea of Textures. So this DSP was meant specifically for that, but goodness gracious, with as subtle as these are, you could use it for anything. Because just look at this, and lovely, lovely greens, and with a little bit, this has like Tranquil Tide and Soft Sea Foam, and that might even be Mint Macron, but it also has just little dashes of what looks like lovely lipstick to really give it some dimensionality. And again, on the back side is a subtler pattern. Oh, look at these dots. Oh, I love those. And there we have, I think that's our balmy blue. Really, really pretty shade. Look at these two together. Perfectly coordinating. Looks very, very much like under the water. And then we have a light, looks like Sahara sand, I think, with some gorgeous green. Oh, and look at that. To me, that reminds me of distressed wood with maybe a little algae on it. So very beachy. So I'm going to have fun with this one too. Doesn't necessarily have to be used for sea-themed or beach-themed cards as my box falls on the floor. And then this is what I was talking about, the bokeh dots. It's a clear mount stamp set. And it's going to be beautiful background stamps. I can see just using this with a delightful sentiment on top. So you've got the actual bokeh dots, and then this looks more like a starburst pattern, but both of them are going to work really, really well. All right, let me pick up all my stuff over here. Luckily, there wasn't much left. Just a few more things to share with you. The beautiful Layers Thinlits dies. And let's see, I can't even remember what those look like, but I know they were on my first round of must-haves. So let's just, oh, I do remember. I remember these. They are beautiful. I love having decorative elements on my card. So here you go. Beautiful. And there's a leaf cutout, a floral cutout, but this is what I was most interested in. To line your envelopes with DSP, we now have a die that will cut out your DSP just the right, pardon me, just the right size for you to be able to line your envelope. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this one. Can't wait to play with that. Okay, a couple more things here. We have our tropical thinlits. I already showed you those. I think, didn't I? Did I forget that I had them and I ordered them again? Let's just see. Because, you know, I have a whole shelf full of stuff that I forgot I ordered and ordered again. And I'm just saving those to be giveaways. Yep. So I have another set of these. These will go into my giveaway pile. And in future videos, I'll start talking more about giveaways. I don't really have any customers yet, but once I get customers, what the heck, that'll be really nice to give them. Oh, I see I have some people who joined. Hi, Lee. Hi, Paula. Hi, Jean. Hello, Amy. Thank you all for taking time out of your Saturday to join the fun. Okay, one more stamp set. Oh, my gosh. I will be playing with this one right away. All the good things. And look at this koi fish. Actually, there's two of them in there. And bonsai tree. And these wonderful sayings: good fortune, success, prosperity, longevity, perseverance, ambition, and courage goes along with the koi. It's actually a part of the stamp. I'll show you that in a minute. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Thank you for your thoughtfulness and hoping you find all good things in this delightful little floral image. So here they're red rubber stamps, clear mount. And as I mentioned, here's the koi fish, and it has the sentiment actually with the stamp. Same with the bonsai tree. So you can do 2 for 1. But Linda, you say, what if I don't want to use that sentiment? Maybe I want my fish to go that way. That's going to make my sentiment all cattywampus. No worries. Just don't ink up that part. If you get ink on it, take your chamois and wipe that off, and you'll be able to use it. So really, really pretty. Cannot wait. When I saw this, I was like, oh my, have to get it. I love, love, love koi fish. So now just to think of great colors to use. So if you guys have any suggestions on colors, leave them in the comments. That one's going to be pretty. I know koi are generally an orangey and a yellow color. But you know me, I like different colors. And then I did replace some of my stamping pads with new ones. So I actually, Pacific Point, I'm really looking forward to using. I did not have this. I held off on buying the Subtles group of inks when I heard the rumor there would be a color refresh. So I held off, which was really hard. But I now have complete sets of all of our inks. Okay, there's one more fun thing, and it is DSP, and it's the Tropical Escapes. So this goes with the stamp set and the die set that I showed you, which is Tropical Chic. And it too is 6x6, and I really like 6x6. Even though I do a lot of 3D projects, and you guys are kind enough to come on here on Saturdays, and we've been really doing a lot of those. So having a 12x12 sheet is great for some of the larger projects. But you know, I find my 6x6 papers I actually use a lot of just because they're already cut up for me. So I can't wait. And me, I love my greens. So this pack is all about green. And look at those wonderful, wonderful patterns. And I think this is the back side. So I'm going to tease you with the back side. Ooh, especially love that. Reminds me a little bit of grass cloth. But there are some of those images that are in the stamp set. So let's turn it over. Yep, that was the back side, because here we go with the front side. So beautiful greens, and look at those pinks. Just delightful. Soft, soft, soft. So they will make perfect, not only mats, but just perfect overall backgrounds. Ooh, look at that one. That's pretty. All right, so with this already in 6x6, I know that I reach for and use this, the 6x6s on my cards regularly. You kind of hate sometimes to chop up your 12x12. So I can't tell you how much was left from last year. But with the 6x6 pads, I didn't have a whole lot left. So that's your Tropical Chic DSP that goes with that suite. So those were all the fun things. I got a few other things like, you know, dimensionals and new cutting blades, things that we need, but may not be terribly exciting. What time is it here? Oh, we've only used a little over 20 minutes. So you guys want me to show you that DistINKtive rose, and maybe we'll even stamp the koi fish. How about that? Let's do that. So I'll leave those two out put my papers away here. There we go. And let's do the flower first, because I've really been wanting to test this out. So I'll pull that out, peel off this backing. And let's see, do I have a block big enough? Yes, I do. Now, you absolutely could use this in your Stamparatus, and I probably will. But since we're just going to quickly stamp it, just to see what it looks like, if I can find a scratch piece of paper here somewhere. Come on. Oh, here, I'll just cut one. I always keep a stack of Whisper White in a little folder at the back of my desk so that it's there. But you know what? I have a piece there. So let's just go ahead and let's see what color. Let's pick a fun color. Let's do, for it really to show up, I'm going to be wild and crazy. I'm going to go with Lovely Lipstick. What do you guys think? I'll have a nice bright flower. Now remember, this is the first time I'm inking it up. And a lot of people say you need to prepare your stamps if they're brand new. Some folks say just to rub your fingers over the top and make sure none of the coating is left. Other people recommend taking a little eraser to it just to make sure. I'm not feeling a bunch of fuzzies on here, so we're going to hope that that worked. So I'll ink this up. Oop, I might have gotten it a little too juicy, but we're just going to go ahead and try it out on here. I'm just going to hold pressure on it for 3 or 4 seconds. Make sure that all that juiciness gets on the page. And look at that. Oh my gosh. Is that not beautiful? Oh, I hope you can see the tonal qualities in that. It is so pretty. In the whiter portions at the tips of the leaves here, it's not actually white. It has like, it's hard to describe, but like little graphic dots. I'm liking that a lot. Nice, nice, nice. Let's try the koi fish now. And let's see, for my koi fish, shall we do Grapefruit Grove? Let's do Grapefruit Grove. We'll try it. Not exactly the right shade of orange, but what the heck, right? I just can't wait. And this is so big. I mean, it's going to take up the whole front of a card, which I really, really like. Come on, come on. And for this, I am going to cut a piece of Whisper White. Make this a card front panel in case I like the color so much I want to use it. So I'm cutting this at 4 by 5 1/4. And it helps if you use your cutting blade, not your scoring blade, Linda. There we go. Good thing I got new cutting blades. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if it will fit on this. Maybe just barely. And again, this is probably one I would recommend using the Stamparatus on, but I think just for giggles and grins, we can make it work for this. And again, I'm just going to rub it with my fingers, make sure there's no residue left over from manufacturing. Okay, and then we'll ink it up. And my fish goes that way. Let's see. Make sure I have my sayings going kind of hard to see. So I want to go at that angle. If it's not perfect, that's okay. I'll probably cut it out with an oval anyway if I use it. Just wanted to show you what it would look like. Again, firm, even pressure. And this is a pretty big stamp, so I'm trying to hit all the different areas. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Gorgeous. Can you see all the tonal qualities? So you've got your grapefruit Grove, it looks like full strength, then it looks like you stamped it on. So that's the second color of it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Even the scales, some of them show a dark outline while others are very faded, just like you would see in a fish. So yay! Love, love, love that. So much fun. And it does have the, remember, the smaller koi fish. So you can always use that one by itself if you did not want that large of an image. And I can pair this up. Of course, the colors probably I would need to change, but I can pair this up with my Tranquil Textures DSP. So that could be very pretty. So all kinds of possibilities. But I'm going to be having fun, especially with those two stamps. All right. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, Paul, I know what you know, a big order in July. Remember, Stampin' Blends, I haven't heard anything other than the last update that we got, but they're supposed to be available mid-June. So it's going to be really hard for me not to put in another order in June. But I'm going to try and be good and wait for July to put in another big order. Lee, you didn't get something? Oh. All right. Well, that's everything I wanted to show you today. I know this has been a short one and we didn't actually create a project, but hey, we've got the makings of a card here. So I did want to show you the new products because these were ones that I just could not wait to get my hands on. So I will let you guys go. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And we're resuming our regular schedule. So I'm back to the beginner series on Tuesday night, which is not so beginner anymore. We're going to start going into a few more advanced projects. And then we'll continue on with the Saturday Anything Goes. I have a really pretty double Z fold card that I think we will do for next Saturday. And it's got some pretty intricate detailing along the tops. So look forward to showing you all that. All right. So thanks everyone again for joining, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.